Hello, everybody. I'm the surprise speaker of the day. So today we would be doing a forgiveness session, right? As you all must have noticed that we have a program that is going on, which is healings, prayers, blessings for our parents, right? So today we'd be doing forgiveness with our parents. Of course, we'll talk a little bit about it before we go into the forgiveness prayer, or rather the forgiveness practice. All right. For the ones who were here for the session which Vijay took, and he recommended or even suggested, to try the salt bath. So if anybody did for the last few days, including today, and if you have any experiences to share, how do you feel? Has your meditation become better? Has it helped you in any way? You can reach out either on the group, you can message it here. If you want to stay towards the end, we can even unmute you and have you share your experience. Yes, so forgiveness. All of us at some point in time have used the word sorry, right? Some of us have heard it more, some of us have said it more. Whichever side of the spectrum you're on, or even if it's 50-50 share, sorry is a word, right? And we usually say it when we wish to apologize or when we want to convey something where somebody is of importance to us, right? And we want to ensure that we want them in our life. Sometimes we even say sorry, even if we are not at fault, because we understand what is more important in our life, right? So in today's practice, we would be doing it with our parents. The good thing is we are all here, which is a sign that we've had parents, whether we've had a good relationship with them or a turbulent relationship, mix and match. Some may not have known their parents or parent. Some may have had even traumas. Some may have had exceptionally good relationships. So the practice of forgiveness, even if we may not have intentionally done anything bad to them, right? And even if we did something intentionally, unintentionally that may have hurt them, we shall do this forgiveness practice to help release ourselves, or rather release the burdens or the weights that have held us down. This practice can also be done in case your parents are no longer in their physical body, because we understand this much, that the soul from our point of view is immortal in nature, right? So just as much as we change our clothes on a regular basis, similarly, the soul also incarnates and then leaves and then comes back incarnate. So it's like they keep changing the vehicle, or rather the outfit that they have. So without further ado, we shall start the practice for today, and I'll try to wrap it up in the designated time. If not, I apologize and seek for forgiveness in advance. All right, so let's start with a short prayer. It's always a good idea to start any activity, any session with a prayer. So please close your eyes. You may keep your hand in the prayer hand pose or in the receptive hand pose. Be aware of your heart. Smile at your heart. Be aware of your crown. Smile at your crown. Now simultaneously be aware of your heart and your crown and smile. Be aware of your own soul. Smile at your soul. Now be aware of your own spiritual teacher. Even if you may not know who your spiritual teacher is in this lifetime, be aware of the fact that when we incarnate, we usually have a spiritual guru or a spiritual teacher whom we are assigned to help us, to guide us, to protect us, to feed us with spiritual energies. Even if this spiritual guru may not physically be in our life, they are there on the soul level. So be aware of a greater, brighter white light within and around your soul. And let us invoke to the Supreme God, to Divine Father, Divine Mother, to Master Chokoksui, to Mahaguru Jimeling, to Buddha Kuan Yin, to the Holy Buddhas and Holy Bodhisattvas, to the Divine Gods, to the Holy Saints, to the Prophets, to the Messengers of God that each of us pray to and believe in, to our higher soul, to our guardian angels, to our spiritual helpers, spiritual guides, spiritual guru, and to the divine energy beings within and around each of us, to the Lords of Mercy, Lords of Compassion, Lords of Forgiveness, Lords of Gratitude, to Lord God, to the Lords of Karma, to the Holy Angels, Healing Ministers, to the Archangels, to the hierarchy of angels, and to all the great, great ones. We thank you all for your divine presence, divine guidance, divine blessing, divine healing, divine protection, divine mercy, divine compassion, divine health. Thank you for the inner healing, inner peace, inner joy, inner strength, inner motivation to do what is right and to continue with our practices. Thank you for blessing us with spirituality, with prosperity, success, abundance, with relationship healing, and with good health. Thank you for purifying light and soothing healing energies. Thank you for blessing us with wisdom, with clarity, with illumination, with good self-image, with goodwill and the will to do good. Thank you for enabling us to release and let go of the hurt, pain, sadness, anger, frustrations. Thank you for miraculous healing. With thanks and in full faith, so be it. You may keep your hands down in the receptive hand pose in case it isn't. With your eyes closed, tongue to the palate, and slow, deep abdominal breathing. Visualize your parents in front of you. So with your eyes closed, visualize your parents in the best way that you remember them. Doesn't matter the age at which they are now. It's just the version that you remember, the happiest version that you remember. Look at them and smile. And remember that one of the only reasons you are here in this incarnation, in this lifetime, even in this session or watching this video, is because your parents gave birth and life to you, the physical self. So look at them and smile. And say thank you. Thank you for your choice to have me, whether I was planned or unplanned. But the fact that I am here is thanks to you. So thank you. Thank you for all the sacrifices, small or big, whether known or even unknown, whether I have seen, not seen, whether I've heard about it or not. I wish to say thank you for all that you have done, for all that you do, even on the soul level. So thank you. Thank you for taking care of me when I was a little fetus, and even before. Thank you for the safe space for all those months. Even though I may not have known what is beyond this, but knowing nothing about the outside at that point in time consciously, yet I knew that I was safe, I was protected. So thank you. Now look into the eyes of your parents, your own biological parents. Even if you've never met them or seen them, you may visualize them as points of light. And look into their eyes and gently smile and say, Atma Namaste. I salute the divinity within you, the divine essence within you, irrespective of who you have been, what you may have done, or even the things you may have done or said. In this moment, I recognize the divinity within you. I recognize God in you. And as you say these words, be receptive to the energies that come back to you the moment you recognize the divinity in your parents. I understand that I have chosen to be here. And you have tried your best in the best ways possible. The best ways that you knew and understood at those points in time to allow me to have the kind of life wherein I have the opportunities and the possibilities to become and be a better as well as the best potential version of myself through my entire lifetime. And the debt is not something that I'd be able to pay back or even be able to understand. So along with my gratitude, I would like to say that I forgive you. Growing up, you are the role models or the perfect versions of human beings that I have known, that I have seen, that I have experienced. And because of the high regard that I've had and the superhuman image that was created in my mind, as I grew up, perhaps I took certain things for granted, whether it was your presence, whether it was finances, if it was emotions, if it was support. And just being a child does not excuse me, because as of today, as of right now, I have the ability to understand better, to comprehend better. So I wish to say that all the times you have said things, directly, indirectly, you've done things directly, indirectly, that may have hurt me, that may have brought me down, that may have limited me in any way. I wish to say, I am sorry. I am sorry for the reactions that I've projected or behaved or even thought. But most of all, I wish to say that I forgive you. And we are all in the process of evolution. And evolution is a process. And a process implies mistakes, trials, errors. So I forgive you. And we are all children of God, children of the Most High. And we all make mistakes. So please accept that I have forgiven you. And I wish for peace and harmony to you, towards you, and between us. Even if you are physically present in my life, and even if you are not, I wish to share energies of divine peace by chanting the mantra Om Shanti, 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 Om. You may choose to raise your hand in the blessing hand position. Visualize your parents in front of you. And you may chant along with me, verbally or mentally. And if you are chanting mentally, then please keep your tongue connected to your palate and your spine straight. Let us begin and allow for these energies to envelop your parents. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. And keep your hands back down in the receptive hand pose. And now that we have forgiven them for whatever it may be, because the weight and the burden of it comes upon us. So the moment we release or we shed these weights, it enables us to propel forward, to catapult ourselves to a better future in various aspects of our life. And along with forgiving them, we need to also ask for forgiveness. Because just as much as they are not perfect or they were not perfect, we are also not perfect. And so continue to visualize them and look at them in the eyes. And allow them to recognize the divinity within you. Because even you are made from the essence of God. And allow for them to salute the divinity within you. As you radiate these divine energies back to them, as they recognize the divine in you. And if you're comfortable, you may hold their hand. You may sit at their feet, or even sit along with them, or you may continue to visualize that they are standing in front of you. As you tell them, please forgive me. I'm sorry for the things I've said, for the things I've done, for the things I've thought, for the blame I've showered. Please forgive me for not understanding. Please forgive me for hurting your feelings, for saying things that may have left an emotional scar, perhaps even a physical scar, even if in those moments it may have happened intentionally from my side. But as of today, as of right now, I wish to ask and seek for your forgiveness. Please forgive me for not being there in times when you required me to, for not saying the right things or the loving things, or showing my love in action. I'm sorry for the times that I thought of myself first, because in every action, every thought, you thought of me first. But when it came to me, there were times when I was unable to think of you first or put yourself first. Please forgive me. I'm sorry for the misconceptions, the misinterpretations of your actions, for being harsh or abrasive at times. Please forgive me. If there is anything that you personally wish to tell them, you may tell them in your mind right now. For any specific mistakes, any hurts, pain, sorrows, or even if you've caused them any kind of suffering, you may say it now to them as you seek for forgiveness. You may take about 1 minute and allow for yourself to release the weights and the burdens of the past or even the present. Release any form of guilt that you may have had or that you still have. There may have been many moments that were unintentional, things that you may have done consciously or even subconsciously. You may seek for forgiveness for all that you remember, and even if you are unable to remember, you may seek for forgiveness for all that you have done, for all that they think you have done or they felt you have done, because sometimes they may not even express it. So allow yourself to release and offer yourself. And once you are done, allow them to understand that we are all in the process of evolving. And the process of evolution implies making mistakes and learning from them. And we are all children of God, children of the Most High, of the Supreme Creator. And thank you for accepting my forgiveness. Thank you for accepting my apology. And thank you for forgiving me. And may the Supreme God bless you and bless me, and bless us with the ability to forgive, from our innermost self to our outermost self. Thank you. And using the mantra Om Shanti 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 Om, we shall bless ourselves and our parents and allow for peace, harmony to exist. So raising your hand in the blessing hand position, visualize yourself and your parents in front of you, and let us chant Om Shanti 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 Om. Allow for all of your bodies to be in a state of peace within and around. As we gently say the closing invocation. To the Supreme God, to Divine Father, Divine Mother, to Master 𝗤𝗍𝗶, to Mahaguruji Mailing, to Buddha Kuan Yin, to the Holy Buddhas and Holy Bodhisattvas, to the Divine Gods, to the Holy Saints, to the Prophets, to the Messengers of God that each of us pray to and believe in, to our higher soul, to our guardian angels, to our spiritual helpers, spiritual guides, to the spiritual gurus, to the divine energy beings within and around each of us, to the holy angels, healing ministers, to the archangels, to the hierarchy of angels, to the Lords of Mercy, Lords of Forgiveness, Lords of Gratitude, to Lords of Compassion, Lords of Karma, and to all the great, great ones. We thank you all for your divine presence, divine guidance, divine blessing, divine healing, divine protection, divine mercy, divine compassion, divine help. For thanks and in full faith, so be it. This session is now officially complete. Go in peace to love and serve the Supreme God. May peace be with you and within you. Before we detach, you may visualize yourself hugging your parents. And after that, you may visualize that they are fading away. And with a sense of peace, let us detach, release, and let go. And may any and all excess energies be shared with our beloved Mother Earth through the soles of our feet and the base of our spine. Thank you. And we are done. Anybody has any questions, queries, feedbacks, even regarding the salt bath? You may raise your hand so we can unmute you. Any questions about the session, you may ask that too. We shall be online for a few moments before we end the session. Thank you. For the ones inquiring about the link for the healing prayer blessings of the parents, in the groups that you are, either Generating Good Karma group or the Forgiveness Club, any of the groups, just in the search type for parents, and you'll be able to get it. Because I'm not sure which group you're in, because we've already circulated it once again yesterday. So see if you can find it. If not, just reach out to the admin of the group and they shall message you back with the link. Thank you. Welcome to all the thank yous. Question: how to overcome work stress and anxiety? Well, if you are not a pranic healer, one technique you can do, salt bath helps because it helps to substantially cleanse our own aura, right? Post the meditation, you can visualize your office or the place that you work, all your colleagues, especially the ones who are, whom you feel is causing you stress, right? And just keep blessing them. There have been multiple feedbacks, right, that we have received and that even we've heard, wherein people bless the persons in their office and after a period of time. So if you've been part of this 21-day challenge, we still have another few days to go. So post the meditation, just visualize the place at your work, visualize your colleagues and managers, superiors, whoever, and continue to bless them with a lot of divine light, divine love, peace, love, joy, harmony. And because you're blessing them with that, automatically you will see some form of transformation that will occur with them, right? See if that helps. If possible, you can do twin hearts in your office at some point in time. That also really helps to transmute and cleanse the energies. Of course, if you happen to be a healer, pranic healer, there's pranic psychotherapy. Even, let's say, saying the great invocation will help to align or partially balance the chakras. And reach out to the admin team of the Forgiveness Club. We'll see what we can do to help you with it. Thank you. We have... just going through. Anybody wants to unmute yourself, just keep your hand raised. I'll give you permission to unmute. For the one asking for the recording of yesterday's session, I'll check on it. I think it may be uploaded. If not, we will have it uploaded soon. Thank you for the reminder, just in case it's not yet there. I'm glad you had that experience, Kika. So you can do this anytime, and you can continue to share these energies with them. And even if something comes into your awareness where there are things that you need to seek for forgiveness or you wish to give forgiveness, you may practice this at any time and as many times. But remember not to dwell in guilt or any kind of negative emotions like shame or things like that. Just release and let go. It will help you also feel really, really good. Okay, I think I've completed all the messages. Okay, so nothing else. Let us end this session. There may be a technical glitch from yesterday's session. We'll just see about it. And we'll keep you posted in the group. So thank you. All right. Ending the session. Namaste. Thank you. Good night.